Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is December 27th, 2025. It is Saturday, and we are starting with Wordle first, playing number 1652. Okay. Put in strip. It's not the day for strip. It is something with a T. Okay. Okay. Just for fun. Gaunt. Why not? Okay, we've got an A in the right spot now. T, still can't place it. Okay, what about fatty, catty, bathe, can't, TA, or maybe like catch, batch, match, watch, latch, hatch. It has been done before. I don't know. Okay, what do I do? What would be a good word in this situation? Take, no. Tabby, taffy, ooh, tacky. Kind of like that, tacky. Okay, let's do that. Not the answer, but we've got more letters now. I still can't place the damn T. Okay, maybe it's C-A. It can't be caddy, there's no Y, so... It could be catch, but surely that's been done before. Or... A... Cadet? Oh, I kind of like that, cadet. Yeah, actually, I like that. It's not cadet. Oh, right! Ah! I forgot the T can't be the last letter. Dang it! Dang it! Oh my god. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Oh. Okay, okay. It's C's not here, so maybe I feel like PCH still was possible. What is it then? Batch? I only have two guesses left, so I have to be very, very careful. Okay. AT. I think it is an ATCH word. Just don't know what letter goes in front, so I'm just gonna try a couple of things because I don't know. It could be B L M. Well, it can't be catch now because it's not there. W. I could do something like. Wait, B on G. W. Do. Whelm? Is that a word? Well, it is a word. Right. Okay, so it can't be watch, latch, or match. It could still be hatch. Oh, I didn't think to test the B. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, I could really lose it today. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. I probably should have tested for the B, right? Like, womb or something like that. I regret that right now. Oh my god. Okay. Let's think about this if it could be anything else. Okay. Okay. A. Sorry, no, that's gonna be here. T and C can't be the front, so most probably T and C is gonna be here. Cause C, T here, I don't think so. Like, facto, zacto, like zacto, no, I don't think so. Or facta. Facta? No, I don't think so. It is yeah, and then plus we already know the H, so. At this point, I think it's either hatch or batch. I just don't know which one to go for. Because I don't know which one's been done before, or not. Maybe both of them have been before. But truthfully, if I had to pick, I think I'd pick batch. Because hatch really feels like it's been done before. So, flip of a coin, I'm gonna go batch, but y'all, I might lose it today. And I did not expect to end my second Wordle or my third Wordle streak, whatever, so quickly. But it looks like it's gonna happen today. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence in this batch, but is it batch? Oh my good lord. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is the closest six. I mean, I've had a couple of sixes. But, I've had those sixes where, like, I'm pretty sure that is the answer, and I didn't have to worry about, the sixth being like, oh, I'm gonna lose, But this sixth guess was like, I really didn't know. I just had to go with vague memory. So, first of all, let me just check if Hatch has been done before. Or was I at a true 50? No, Hatch has been done before. Okay, so my memory was good for something. I did remember that it had been done before, October 10th, 2021. Okay, so it's good. But my goodness. Okay, let us go to this Wordle calcul. Okay, the answer is batch. I start off with strip. It started off not too bad, right? Until I got worse and worse. My evals not too good. So after strip, I still had 709 possibilities, although 25 total answers. That's still quite a lot. It's not that bad, but it's still a lot. And then I did gaunt, thinking, I'm pretty okay, guys. Whatever. Just go with my gut. I thought my gut would be helpful here. Narrowed it down from about 200 or so to 29 probable answers. Child was apparently my best possible guess, but common word be left or hotel. Not that I would have thought of that. And then did Taggy. Let's see. 29 narrowed down to 6. Okay, so we've got, it's all the ATCH words right there. Those are the only ones. Batch, catch, hatch, latch, match, wash. Those are the ones I thought of, and I thought that, but at that point, I kind of forgot that. That's my problem. That's one of my big mistakes here, is that I forgot that the T couldn't be at the end, and that's why I thought, oh, cadet seems like a pretty good guess, which is so stupid now that I think about it, because I totally forgot about that. I know, yeah, it was really ridiculous. Yeah, 5 pro. So my best possible guess would be able to sort of narrow out, like, right, if I had started with an H, I would have ruled out the hedge already, but I didn't do that. I did whelm, so that was great. Yeah, I left 2 probable answers, batch and hedge. And thank goodness, somewhere in the back of my mind, I think I remembered that hedge had been done before, so I went with batch. But I was very, very close to trying hatch instead of batch, so it was just a last split-second decision to go. Yeah, I think hatch has been done before. Go with batch. So my goodness, it was a genuine sigh of relief when I saw the B turn green. I was like, oh hallelujah! I'm not religious, but I'm praying right at this moment. Like, thank you God, whatever being is out there. But holy, that was extremely, extremely close. But out of curiosity, let's just check if any of the others that I tried have been done before. Gaunt. Gaunt, yes, July 10th, 2024. Okay. Taggy? Also done before, November 15th last year. Okay. What about Cadet? I think Cadet might have been as well. Yes, July 22nd, 2024. So, and then Whelm, which, I guess because there's Overwhelm and there's Underwhelm. So, Whelm on its own probably does exist, but hasn't been done before. Not sure if it's on the answer list. Whelp has been done before. There's one more Whelp, which they haven't done yet, but I'm pretty sure that's a word too. So that one, Whelp and Whelm. Let's see Merriam-Webster. Just have Whelm on its own. Oh, we do. Okay, so Whelm does exist. So they could do that. It's not a very common. It's not super common compared to like Overwhelm, Underwhelm, but they could still do it. You never know. All right, so on to connections. After a roller coaster of Wordle. Okay. All right, 930, 70 away from the 1,000th connections possible, which is not that many days after it's about slightly more than 2 months in a week. Right, let's play today's connections. 930. Our 16 words are credit, villager, calling, first, business, name, report, namesake, decider, premium, craft, economy, line, site, trade, and reference. Okay, see some like airplane class, like business class, first class, economy class. Don't know if there's a premium class. I only know three: business versus economy. There's premium economy, but I don't know, it's just premium on its own stance. So I'm not gonna lock that in because I don't feel good about that one. Okay, site name, credit. I feel like report. That is a verb, right? Maybe, but I don't feel good about reports. The thing might work, but I'm not like 100% confident. I'm like 65, 70 on report. Not great. Okay, what else? Villager. What's that doing? Villager. Hmm? Uh, uh, decide. Is that like a magazine? Decider? Or am I thinking of another? Am I? No, I'm thinking of like Insider or something. Okay, hold on. Okay. Trade. Trade business, sure. Um, copper? What's it, craft? I don't know how I feel about that. Business and economy sound like they go together. As do business and trade. And then craft, I don't know. I don't feel good about that one either. Not so much. Oh, I kept a reference for that, which I was thinking of. Name, site, credit, reference, apps. Apps, that could be the one I was looking for, as opposed to report. Uh, hmm. Credit, credit someone's name. Site, reference. It sounds like they could. I'll try it. No, that's right. Attribute. Okay, so that's right. They were synonyms. Okay. Um. Okay. If okay, let's just say that first economy, business, and premium aren't classes. If that were true, what would the other eight words? What would the other two groups be? Namesake. Sake. Look, I don't know what. Oh wait. I do see now. This could be the answer, but let's just go back to this. Sake. You got cider at the end. Lager. Um, port, maybe. These four. They all end in like alcoholic beverages. I think that's it. Cider, lager, port, and sake. Alcoholic drinks. Ah! Trust wanted to do the alcoholic beverages, of course. And then premium business, economy, and first. Really could be the classes because it's starting to look like that, right? Then line, calling, craft, and trade, all like what you do, your sort of your vocation, right? Okay, so I think I do. In that case, I think these might be the blue. Well, I don't think. Yeah, the classes could be the blue, but that feels like an easy blue. Yeah, let's try these ones first. They might be the blue classes. Airline classes. Okay, so that was the yellow. All right, okay. And these are the blue. All right, vocation. So I was right about that. Ooh, I almost made a couple of mistakes. I almost got misled by the red herrings until I drew back. So tribute, yes, site, credit, name, reference. It's like in academic settings or any sort of like professional business writing. You've got to cite your sources, your reference, who where you getting that information from. Ending with alcoholic beverages. So this one was, yeah. Until I saw namesake. I mean, I was so busy on the other stuff like Decider, Report, Villager, and I was like, okay, those are weird, but I still couldn't really put it together until then. I saw namesake. I was like, what else could namesake be? I really couldn't think of maybe besides, of course, name and namesake. It's sort of And then I couldn't think of it too much, and then I was like, okay, or like reference it, and then I was like, all right. Then I saw steak and sake, and then tried to look at the back, and you got cider, lager, port, all alcoholic beverages, and we know Wina loves that. She loves those things, drinking and gambling. So let me know what her vices are. Airline classes, business company first premium. I saw that one pretty easy, but I thought that was like almost too obvious to be the answer. I was like, okay, maybe that's a red herring. It's a little bit too easy, in my opinion. But as I said, I was a bit suspicious about premium because I'm familiar with premium economy, not so much premium on its own. So that's why I didn't want to put that just in my limited flying experience. So that's why I was hesitant to go with that yellow. Location, calling, crab line, and trade. I also got a bit confused with the like economy and do I go with that one like business in that sense, business and economy. So almost put those mixed up those two groups together, but luckily I did the others first, and then the rest was easy to see at the end. So uh, room for trickiness, but I failed to. I avoided any major traps, but I do think it's got trappiness in this. So I suspect that the difficulty is going to be a bit on the higher side. I don't know what to rate it just yet. Maybe a three, three. I'll say a three. Okay, I'll say a three. And all right, let's move on to the last skill game for today, which is the L times mini crossword. Okay, by Elizabeth C. Force. Let's roll down. One across beer ingredient. What's in beer? I don't know. Malt or something. One parent in Paris. Could be like if it's an M, then it could be like mama or something like that. It means mother. I don't know. Two down, flared skirt style. Is it called an A line? Is that? I don't really know much about skirts, but it sounds familiar. Three down, blank pray. Pastor's words. Let us pray. I think that means that. Four down, recipe measurement. Okay, so it would be TBSP tablespoon. So I like malt for this one. All right, five across. Chicago Bears quarterback Blank Williams. I assume it's Caleb Williams. Could be Caleb with a C or every K. Lots possible. Seven across. Skips. Not sure. Seven across. Take responsibility. Own up. Maybe that. Or like man up. Because this does not look right. Right. Okay, let's leave that for now. Eight across. Wallet stuffers. I don't know. Ones. So A line. I could be right about that one. Five down. Lake blank. Resort in Lombardy. No idea. Skips. It's not quits, right? It's. If this is maman, like French, or it could be omits. Okay, that's a good. Okay, sorry, I can't spell. And this one I think is man up. Okay, 1 minute and 3 seconds because I was a little hesitant and made a couple of mistakes, right? But I actually had the right idea early on. But yeah, let's take a look at the clues and entries. One across beer ingredient. I wasn't. Yeah, I just wasn't really sure if malt was the right answer or not. Like I've heard of malt in relation to beer. I just didn't know like if that's what they call the beer, like a malt. Like do they call that a beer, or is that the ingredient in the beer? Like so I wasn't sure about that. As I said, I don't really do any drinking all that stuff, so I wasn't sure about that one. But one day parent in Paris, I think maman is French for mother. I sort of have heard that. I don't know how to pronounce it very well, but yeah. So I did kind of get that right, even though I didn't put it in because I wasn't sure. Two down, flared skirt style. I also have heard of an A-line skirt. Let's see if we got a picture of it. Skirt. Okay. Let's see that. Oops. Okay, images. Okay, we've got a couple of them, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, flared skirt, like it goes out like that. I guess because it's like an A shape, right? You can sort of see that. I think that's where it comes from. Three down, blank pray, pastor's words. Let us pray. I've heard of that. Again, not religious. Four down, recipe measurement is shortened, so the answer is going to be shortened to TBSP or tablespoon. Five down, lake blank resort in Lombardy. I've sort of vaguely heard of Lake Como. I just don't know where. Like, where is Lombardy? Is that like in France or something? Oh no, wait, no, Como is in. It's like it's in Italy. Oh, Lombardy's in Italy. Lombardy. I was like, I thought it was French actually. Ooh, okay, so I'm wrong about that. Not great at geography. Five across. Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams. Never heard of this player. Let's check that. Oh, so young, born 2001. Goodness me, only 24. Oh, Chicago Bears, go Bears! I don't know anything about the game or the team, but yeah. Six across skips, like so omits like uh excludes essentially, yeah. Seven across, take responsibility, man up. I did think of man up as a possibility, although I did go with own up first, and then I did man up. But then I was like, what people still really say man up in terms of taking responsibility? Like it feels so outdated, right? To say that like man up because not everybody's a man, so it feels a bit weird to say. I mean, of course, if you don't want to think too deeply about the language, then man up is fine. But if you're trying to think of like more modern language, modern use, I feel like man up just feels really dated to me. So I wasn't sure if I should go with that, but I did consider it. Although my first instinct was own up, like own up to your mistakes. Right? That's what I was thinking of. But sure, fine. And then eight across wallet stuffers. Usually, those are the smaller notes that we have plenty of, as opposed to the 50s and all that, or hundreds. So we mostly have ones because they're the small change. Right? In a sense, yeah. That's what stuffs the wallet. Okay, so trivia wise, okay, I do feel like the A line is trivia. Some people don't know that's what it's called, but it is quite common. So maybe Lake Como is more trivia because that's when it's like a place, right? Geography. Caleb Williams definitely trivia. Didn't know that one. That was the main one. Then Mamon was the language one. All right, just that was mini crossword. Let's go to comments from yesterday's video. Oops, I guess the page was open for too long. Now it is. YouTube is refreshing it. Okay, hold on a second here. Yeah, go. All right. Edward did tread, bleed, and speed. Oh, well done. I mean, tread is actually a really good first guess. The bot says need was a possible answer. KNEED, like passage of knee. Oh God. I don't know if they will ever do that, but if they do, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Oh, actually, I do know. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it if need is an actual answer in the future. So yeah, unless it already has been. I don't think so though. No, it hasn't. But Neil, yes. But need, no. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, the video speed and chance. Yeah, I got the front bit of it, and you got the end, right? Good on us for getting that relatively quickly. Connections are 4 out of 5. Yeah, yeah, and that's the weird thing, isn't it? The colors were so topsy turvy. Like the colors that we expect to be the easiest turned out to be the hardest ones, and I feel like so many of us had the same thing that with there's like the stereotypes thing. Like we were thinking of like movies or like several Californians. There was the herring. Yeah. I also really wanted to put stoner in there as well, so it was tricky, and I wasn't sure if I was even right about the stereotype or if I was like misremembering Cali stereotypes. So I was like, I'm not sure you know. But I suppose for someone who's from California, maybe that's not the trickiest one, I guess. Okay, so Edwards, this sounds by America, the band that I may have heard. A horse of no name, Ventura Highway, Lonely People. Okay, I don't know. Let me Google that right now. I don't know. Get like the lyrics up. A horse of no name. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Horse, song by America. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I played. If you guys would be able to hear it, but let me just try. Oh, there's ads. Of course, there's ads. I just wanted to listen to the song. Okay, wait. If I go to the chorus. Oops, sorry. Okay, I might have heard it. I might have heard this song before. The strumming stuff. I mean, the melody sounds familiar. But okay, let's go to another one, Ventura Highway, just because I'm curious. Let's just no ads, please no ads. Oh God, ads. My nemesis. Oh God, I can't escape them. Another ad, and now for Burger King. I don't need to see this at 11:35 p.m. How much time do I have left? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Just to get through this comments anyway. And now they don't want to play it. Oh Lord. I think if I refresh it, they're just gonna give me ads. Yeah, they're gonna give me ads again. Yeah. That's what I hate, right? When the video doesn't load after the ads. Skip to the video. Okay, sure. See? Will they actually show me the video? This is annoying. I watched your damn ads, and now you won't even show me the video. I should probably got on like Spotify or something. Okay, you know what? Forget that. I will check it out. I don't think the lyrics will. No, I don't, the lyrics don't remind me of anything. Oh wait, maybe on Wikipedia they've got like the snippet or something. It's better. Yeah, let's go here. They might have that. Is that it? No, they didn't have a snippet of it. Sometimes they do, on like certain popular songs. Okay, they do not have a snippet of this. Okay, never mind. Let's just move on. But the first song that I was able to listen to, or no name, the melody sounds slightly familiar, but they're not. The titles don't jump out at me, but maybe the melodies I've heard before. It's possible. Okay, Glacier Breeze did Slant, Spire, Spec, and Speed. Yeah, I was lucky, right? Imagine that. My memory actually working. Remembering, some of those past answers actually really, really helped me. And I mean, if only I could do that every other day, that'd be great. Especially today. But no, I did not remember that. Except for the very end, which did really rescue me. It did save me from losing my streak so early on before I could have a decent run again. But yes, thank you for my luck has been on the up, I would say, during this holiday period. So it was pretty good. Okay. Yes, so I can actually turn on hard ultra mode in the analysis, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea for future to check out these things. Okay. Uh, Oh, I should tell my always overthinking stuff too. Stop overthinking. That's the thing with us overthinkers. We always say, hey, self, stop overthinking. But that's the thing with us. We can't. That's why we overthink because we can't stop doing it either. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It feels almost like a snake eating its tail kind of thing. You want to stop, but that's because you're thinking about. I mean, I just know I'm also an overthinker, so I totally understand. That's why a lot of people say I'm indecisive when it comes to my songs because that's the kind of person I am. I just sometimes can't decide what I'm going to do, or I go too deep into a corner and overanalyze something that I probably didn't need to. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, you thought that. Oh, so you tricked your memory. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? When you think you've remembered it, but actually you misremembered it. That's the tricky thing. Our memories can really play tricks. I mean, I feel like human memory is oftentimes, very oftentimes, not to be trusted because we might think we remembered. Oh, didn't we do that? And we actually didn't. It's kind of like how like eyewitnesses of crimes are like, I definitely saw that guy wearing a red hat, and then it wasn't. Or like I could remember like, hey, what shirt was I wearing on that day? I'm pretty sure it was a green shirt, and then it wasn't a green shirt. That kind of thing. So it's like we can't trust ourselves. That's the thing. But still, a decent effort. So hopefully you'll be back to your threes soon enough. All right. So that was all the comments for yesterday's video. Let me know how you did for today's Wordle connections and Allen's mini crossword. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.